All right. Welcome back. My name's Liam. I talk about business, I talk about fitness, talk about books. On the road to wealth, so documenting the journey. Today I'm talking about deadlines. So if you ever feel like you're kind of just floating in space, making no progress, and it hurts a little bit, I feel like what you need and what I needed was a deadline. So, to give you some context, winter break began, and my job, it's a sales job, they do a push. So it's basically where everyone goes all out. Collectively, it's a sales job, so you can't make anyone do anything, but there's prizes. You can win a trip to Cancun, Mexico. You can win a scholarship for the students out there. So they incentivize it. That doesn't mean everyone does it. But nonetheless, they create an 18-day contest. All right? And so every time there's a contest, everyone sells more, no matter what. And the reason is because there's a deadline. Now, maybe you own your own business, so you don't have any deadlines, okay? There's no one creating a contest for you to go out and get more business. So you probably know what I'm going to say. You got to create them on your own, which is pretty hard to hold yourself accountable. But if you can hold yourself accountable, you can pretty much do anything. That's what Alex Hormozy says. Maybe it wasn't him. I'm not sure. Someone I follow says that if you can hold yourself accountable, you can do anything. But what I feel like is when I don't have a deadline, something in my head tells me I don't need to do anything. I already feel it after this contest has ended, which I'm not going to let consume me. What I feel is that, I don't really need to sell anymore. The contest is over. That same urgency is not there. But what I'm going to make sure to do is implement something daily to keep what I had going, because if you don't have the momentum, you're either growing or dying, So you have to keep up the same habits. And that's what I've never done in the past. I've never been insanely consistent with sales. And so that's what I'm moving towards. And I think the key for all of that to actually happen, if you want to create a new habit in general, there has to be a time slot in every average day that you can get it done. That's how you make it work, okay? That's how you actually make long-lasting changes. So when I started the YouTube channel, I needed a time every day. And so I looked at my schedule and I thought, okay, well, what do I use the time that I'm in the car for? Sometimes it's podcasts, but a lot of times it's just music. And so I thought, okay, whenever I get in the car every day, I can at least film one video because I'm driving at least 5 minutes. My videos are somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes. So every time I get in the car, I commit myself to making a YouTube video. And that's made it incredibly easy to be consistent. Over this past winter break during the sales contest, I implemented daily phone times. So I would call prospects for not even that long, 30 minutes to an hour, and I would do that every morning. And that made it really, really easy to keep business moving. Just phoning prospects every day. So what I've learned is that having a little bit each day in the same time window especially makes it incredibly easy, because it is an autopilot. And so you want things to be on autopilot. And it's doing the same thing at the same time every day. So if you don't have that time, you might have to carve it out. The morning, there's a great opportunity. People waste most of the time in the morning because they just want to sleep in, do the bare minimum. So carving out time in the morning is a great option. Lunch, whatever you're doing, find a window that you can consistently do it every single day, and that's going to make it really, really easy for you. If if you want to make YouTube videos, I think in the car is an awesome time to make YouTube videos. If you're just talking and you just want to talk, do it in the car. Some birds flying around. I mean, I do it in the morning on my way to school. I do it all the time, honestly. If I have inspiration, I'll just pop the video on and start talking. And that's one of the things I love so much about my videos, is that I can just put them up whenever I want. So, honestly, this video is just to inform you guys that what gets me going is a deadline. As much as it's annoying, I think what I'm going to do going forward is have a weekly deadline for myself. It's like sell $1,000 a week. That's my thing. Or maybe it's an input. So it's something like book an appointment every day. Because in sales, it all starts with the phone call, then it's the appointments, and then everything else follows. So if I make a goal that's book 1 appointment every day, then automatically the sales will follow. But it is really easy to make something that you can control. So I'm debating between whether I want to make X number of phone calls every day or book 1 appointment every day. I'm not sure. Whatever I think, if you can't do it forever, don't do it for a day. So whatever I come up with, I mean, I've booked an appointment each day since beginning this thing, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But it's basically just the principle of holding yourself to a standard. That's the long-term thing. You can't necessarily always be in a contest. Unless you are, if you got bills to pay, you got a family to feed, then you're automatically given that urgency to have to make money. But if you aren't, which a lot of people aren't, and that's why they stay stagnant, you've got to create that in some way for yourself. And it's a little gritty at the beginning, sucks a little bit, and then you get past it. It becomes a part of the routine. But, there's the woman in the red dress. Along the way, there's going to be reasons for you to stop whatever you're doing. It's going to be reasons that seem awesome for you to quit and get rid of that momentum that you have. Quite literally could be a girl, Girls can throw you off the fucking wagon. But you need to stick to your guns a little bit and just bit by bit get your shit done every day. Hold yourself accountable. So that's what I'm going to do going forward. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I love you guys. Whoever watches them, I don't want to be cheesy or any of that bullshit, but thank you for watching. Genuinely. That's all I got. Hope this was valuable. Bye-bye.